Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining the Guide to Phone Banking. I'm Karen, the phone bank coordinator for the Democratic Volunteer Center, also known as the DVC. We're here to give you some tips and suggestions about phone banking that we hope will give you more confidence when you make your calls. Phone banking is very important to campaigns. Speaking directly with voters gives campaigns useful data that they can use to strategize their campaigns. Phone banking isn't always easy, but it is crucial to winning elections. Although you've watched this training, we strongly encourage you to attend a phone bank session, as each campaign does things a little bit differently and gives you more specific information about the candidates. Thanks again for watching this video. We hope you enjoy it. Let me introduce you to our trainer, Donna.
Why do we phone bank? Phone banking, which is speaking on the phone to voters, is one of the most effective ways to connect with them. The purpose is to reach specific voters identified by campaigns and have conversations with them about the candidate. In the process, critical data is being gathered for the campaign. You are identifying supporters and non-supporters and finding out whether the person you are trying to reach is deceased, has moved, or is no longer at the number you have called. Your work helps put the campaign in the best position to get voters out to vote in those crucial weeks before elections. As we get closer to the elections, you will also be an important resource for voters by providing them with information about their polling locations and what voting dates and times and methods are available to them. Remember, all calls are good calls, even when you don't reach your voter, because every bit of information you gather when you phone a voter is critical to the campaign. Be friendly and informal with voters. Let them know you're a volunteer and that you aren't asking for money. Now, most voters won't have the time or desire to talk long, but if they want to engage in conversation, listen to them, ask questions, and be interested in what the voter has said. Share your story of why you are supporting the candidate. If you get stuck, be honest. It's okay not to know everything. While phone banking, you will reach all types of voters, the nice and the not so nice, even ones who swear at you and hang up on you. Just thank them for taking your call and move on to the next voter. There are some rules about phone banking that are important to follow. Don't be rude ever. Don't argue with a voter. Don't get bogged down in detail, and never make things up. Stay focused on the task of gathering information and supporting the candidate. It helps to know a little about your candidate before you start phone banking. It will boost your confidence and make you more comfortable when you speak with voters. Before making calls, read the phone bank scripts that you'll receive from the campaigns or get information from the campaign websites. Find out what the important issues are for the campaign. What is the candidate's experience? Why are they running for office? Jot down a few notes and have them handy when you make your calls. Remember, you don't need to be an expert. You can always direct the voter to the campaign website if you are asked a question to which you don't have an answer. Now, there are two main methods of making calls to voters. They are using a dialer versus manual dialing. A dialer is a cloud-based system. Once you log in, the system begins dialing until it reaches a live person, usually. Sometimes you'll reach an answering machine. You use your phone only to dial into the system, and then you use your computer to access the voter information and the campaign script. The system does all the dialing for you, and that's why it's called a dialer. Dialers can be tricky, though. By the time the computer connects you to a voter, they have already answered the phone and said hello. So as soon as you hear a beep, which means a voter is on the line, you must immediately start speaking. The other method is manual dialing. In this method, you use your own phone and you dial each voter number on your phone keypad individually. The campaign provides you with the voter numbers to call. This is time consuming though, and not as productive because every second you are punching in a phone number, you are not speaking to voters. Also, answering machines are not being weeded out, so you are more likely to get one. Campaigns decide which method to use, oftentimes determined by cost, so we have no control over which method is used. Now, we know it's tempting to leave messages when you don't reach a voter while phone banking, but campaigns are asking that we not do so, and here's why. Remember at the beginning of this video, I said that we are attempting to reach specific voters identified by the campaign. And when we reach that voter, we get valuable information for the campaign. Do we have a supporter or non-supporter? Have we reached a wrong number? Is a voter deceased, etc.? If you leave a message on an answering machine, you are not able to provide this critical information to the campaign, and thus the call has not been productive for the campaign. Also, people don't like listening to voice messages, especially from persons that they don't know, and they're less likely to pick up when we call them back. Please know that we will call back if we don't reach the voter the first time. So let's all agree that we won't leave messages unless we're instructed to do so by the campaign. Thanks so much for watching this video. We hope you have gained the confidence to become a successful phone banker. Come join the Democratic Volunteer Center at one of our regularly scheduled phone bank training sessions. During the sessions, you will be provided with the tools and resources needed to call voters. And once trained, you can make calls on your own. Come help us win elections. For all of our Democratic candidates, we must and we can, so let's get to work. To learn more about phone banking with us, go to our website at demvolctr.org. We hope to see you and look forward to training you.